Hey everyone, and welcome to another algorithm video to soothe those algorithm feelings.
And if you're also feeling super angry today, you should definitely check out our sitcom, An American Quarantined in Germany, which is linked right up there.
In this video, Josie takes her revenge.
Last week, Everett beat me by a little bit on the European states and capitals, but this week we're gonna test on how much he knows about the European countries and their capitals.
But before we get into that quiz, let's see what we did on day 7 of Everjo on a Cruise! Everjo is on a cruise. Yeah, Everjo is on a cruise. And we're gonna play lots of games. And if you want,
Absolutely my favorite part of this cruise is how you can wash your hands. Watch this.
then join us on our cruise. Watch Josie give me a bruise. 'Cause Everjo's on a cruise.
I'm Josie the European.
And I'm Everett the North American.
And today we're gonna find out who knows more about Europe, its countries, and its capitals.
But before we get to that quiz, let's see how we did on day 7 of our cruise.
But if you want to skip ahead, you can click the timestamp in the description.
So this is the last day on our cruise, Josie.
Yeah, and we're actually on our way back to Los Angeles, just gliding over the water.
Gliding, she says.
One thing that we had forgotten to mention in all of our recent videos is that Everett had been feeling just a little bit seasick for most of the days.
And when she says a little bit, it means a lot of bit. So after a week of me feeling kinda sick, on day 7, we get a phone call at 10 a.m. saying, hey, you have a pasta class, we don't see you here, so are you coming?
It's a little hard to keep track of time on a boat, honestly.
We went all over the boat because we could not find where this class was happening. It took us forever to get there, and when we finally did, my seasickness transferred over to Josie.
Add some flour on the hand. One guy will put one. Show me your hand. Yeah, show me your hand. Yeah.
I could not handle it for 1 second. I had to sit down, I had to lie on the floor, I had to run to the bathroom several times, if you know what I mean.
It got so bad that they had to wheelchair her down to sick bay.
Which was kind of funny, you know, in a sad way.
When we got to sick bay, they checked all of her levels.
Vital signs.
And since her vitals were okay, they gave us some seasickness medicine and just sent us back to our cabin.
We tried ginger ale, tea, toast, seasickness medication, we took a nap, and nothing worked. Eventually, I was just like, I think I'm gonna try and take a hot shower. So I sat in my shower, and because I felt lonely, I asked Everett to sit in front of the bathroom, which he did, and then he was like, I'm getting dizzy, I'm gonna lie back down, and I hear, and I was like, that's an aggressive way to walk back to the bed. When I get out of the shower, I see Everett lying on the floor, fainted.
I was just taking a rest on the floor, okay? It was a sudden rest.
Then there I am, in my towel, calling sick bay. Everett claims he's blind.
I don't really remember any of this. It must have been the pina coladas.
They send up a guy in a complete hazmat suit.
So he comes in, checks my vitals, they're okay. He gives us both COVID tests and then calls us later to tell us that we don't have COVID. So he concluded that we had the stomach virus.
Yay!
That means on day 2, something I ate got me sick for the entire cruise.
And he just ignored it and lived with it until it passed to me, which then made it worse.
Right, because then they told us that we were quarantined in our cabin.
I'm
Quarantined on Carnival. I'm quarantined on Carnival. That's it.
We didn't think about the rest of the lyrics. And of course, we weren't allowed to just eat any sort of food because they actually had really good food that evening, but that's not what we were allowed to order. We were allowed to eat chicken noodle soup, bananas, and toast.
So I'm really glad that I ignored the sickness, because can you imagine being quarantined for the whole week?
Good job pretending that you're fine.
I couldn't drink as much as I normally do. That's the real tragedy of this situation. Just like 1 or 2 pina coladas every other hour.
And we didn't even take advantage of the unlimited buffets that were there all the time.
Right, I couldn't eat as much as I wanted to either.
But we do have a quiz for you guys.
Since we didn't do anything that day except get sick, let's just go straight to the quiz.
Take it away, Everett and Josie.
Post. I'm drinking, a Cabernet Sauvignon. Or is this a Pinot? It's the 7th day, so I don't know what I'm drinking anymore.
Tequila sunrise all the way. Not gonna change my mind about that.
For a German, you would think vodka would be her choice, but nope, it's tequila. Tequila is her alcohol.
This is day 7 of our Everjo Cruise, and we are on our way back from Mexico to sunny Los Angeles. So this is my last chance for redemption for a quiz, and today we are gonna find out who knows more about European countries and capitals.
That's right. Last week we did states and capitals, which I creamed her, basically got double her score. And now it's time for her to seek revenge. Play along with us to see if you know the country and capitals. I suspect you Germans should know quite a bit. And you Americans, don't worry, I got your back. All right, so number 1. What is this one? Easy for me. This one is obviously Paris, France.
Correct! Ding, ding, ding. Good job, Everett.
Thank you very much.
I, of course, also have this right.
Madrid, Spain.
Yay!
Yeah.
What's the next one?
I say it's Lisbon, Portugal.
You are correct. Lisbon. That's what.
I was gonna say that sounds weird.
That's what.
Yeah, but I wonder how the Greeks.
The Portuguese
say it. Yeah.
I do wonder how the Greeks say it.
I don't care about how the Greeks say it. Let's do the next one. I say this is Athens, Greece.
Correct.
Yes! I'm doing pretty good, Americanos.
Nice work, Everett.
What's the next one? Cold Town, Iceland.
You got the country right.
Oh.
I have been there. It is a very cold town.
Is it Anchorage? No, that's
Alaska. But it is, in fact, Reykjavik.
Oh, I would never get that. I think it does translate to Cold Town, though.
Probably.
All right.
That one you gotta know.
I don't know this one. Leipzig, Germany.
Yes! The most important city in Germany.
Okay, I'll just say it because I have to. Berlin.
Good job.
I know it's the Netherlands, and there's only one town I know in the Netherlands, so I'm just going to say Amsterdam.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that would be like New York is not the capital of New York.
Europe doesn't have that many fake outs.
Rome, Italy.
Yes. Very nice.
Not doing too bad, not doing too bad.
No, you're doing really well.
Let's go. This one is clearly Hamlet, Denmark.
It is Denmark.
Woohoo!
Nice. But the capital of Denmark is Copenhagen. I feel like you should have known this.
I should have known this. I could not think of it. I really could not. I was just like, Denmark. Who knows anything about Denmark? I wanted to write Danish. These are all the same to me, all those up there in the north. So it could either be Sweden, Finland, or Norway, and I went with Stockholm, Sweden.
It's in fact Oslo, Norway.
Oslo, Norway?
Sweden.
If I had picked Sweden, would it have been Stockholm?
Yes.
See, don't I get brownie points for that?
You get a brownie point.
Yay. I'm pretty sure it's Ukraine, because it's big. So I'm going to say Ukraine, and the only town I know in Ukraine is the one that was invaded by Russia, so I'm going to go with Crimea?
Crimea isn't a town in the Ukraine.
It's not?
That's a peninsula or like an area. The capital of Ukraine is Kiev. Hey, Josie, I think you meant to see Kiev.
Wait, it's not Kiev?
No, it's Kiev, not Kiev.
It's key if you do or key if you don't. But I did get it right. I did get the country right. That actually I'm proud of. If I
Yes,
got the
nice
country
work.
right, that's pretty great. So good job, America. Now the next one. Bing! All right. The most neutral place in Europe is got to be Switzerland.
Yes.
And clearly their capital is cheese.
It's Bern.
Bayern?
Bern.
Bayern.
Bern.
Bayern.
Bern.
Bayern.
Bern.
Bern.
I can't.
Bern, Switzerland.
But das Wunder von Bern, Everett.
Aber in die Schweiz, ich habe das genug. Bing! So I know it's Poland,
Ja.
but I guess I picked Norway's capital because I couldn't remember what capital it would be, and I put Oslo.
It's Warsaw.
Oh, I kind of knew that. Man, if I had thought about it, maybe I could have gotten it right. Bing! Okay, I only know this one because we visited it, and it is Prague, Czech Republic.
Yes.
Bing! All right, so this one, I was going to say South Bavaria, but I think a lot of people there would be insulted if I did. This is clearly Sydney, Australia.
Correct.
Or Vienna sausage. It's one of those two. Or both. Vienna, Austria. Yeah?
Yes,
that?
Vienna,
All
Austria.
right, Vienna. Those Wiener schnitzels helped me out with that one. Next, here's where we get kind of a little crazy. Bing! All right, so I said the country is Slovenia and the capital is Yugo.
No, first of all, Yugoslavia would have been over here.
Don't!
And second of all, this is Bulgaria.
Bulgaria? That's not even on my list of guesses.
No, and the capital
Wow.
is Sofia.
Sofia is such a pretty name. It's too bad it's with such an ugly country. Bulgaria. Bulgaria. What a bunch of Bulgaria. Bing! So I remember there was a place called Czechoslovakia. Mm-hmm. So they must have split because now it's Czech Republic and Slovakia.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I have Slovakia, but I didn't put the capital. It is Slovakia. The capital of Slovakia is Bratislava.
Bratislava? That sounds like a delicious Russian food.
It sounds like a sausage.
Bratwurst. Bratislava. Ah, Bratislava must be a sausage soup. So I only know one of these Baltic states. I mean, if you named them, then I'd be like, oh yeah, those. But the only one I could remember was Latvia.
And you're actually correct.
Woohoo!
Nice work.
The only reason I remember Latvia is because that was my first European kiss. It was with a Latvian girl in
Wow.
France.
Wow. The capital of Latvia, and I didn't write that down, is Riga.
Riga. I would never have guessed that. I wrote Labia. Labia, Latvia. I think that just sounds good. Bing! So this one's not a Baltic state, right? It's
No.
underneath the Baltic states.
Yes.
So good, because I did not pick a Baltic name.
What'd you
But I
pick?
could be way off anyway. I chose Albania.
You're way off.
Is it Croatia?
No.
It's got to be Romania.
No.
Then there's no way I would have ever known what it is. Armenia? No. Ammonia?
No. It's Belarus.
Belarus? That whole state is, I thought Belarus was a city.
No,
It's
it's
a
a whole
whole country.
And the capital of Belarus is Minsk.
Yeah, I did not get that at all, and nor would I. I called it Romania.
I'm pretty sure this is Croatia and the capital is Zagreb.
I definitely got that one wrong. Which one is this one? Well, I'm clearly wrong because I now know where Norway is. But I wrote Norway.
Aww, but it's Finland. Would you know the capital of Finland?
Reykjavik?
No, that's Iceland. We had that earlier.
That's right. Oslo.
That's Norway. There's a funny joke in German. So, how do you say the sun is setting in Finnish? Helsinki.
They think of the sun as hell
No.
in Finland?
Hell is light.
Yeah, it's Germans and their hellas.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
Do you know this one?
Bing! I have no idea, so I picked Albania again.
Aww.
Just in case. I figured one of these is going to be Albania at some point.
Last one is actually Romania.
Oh, that's where Romania is. Clearly the capital is Dracula.
The capital is Bucharest.
Is that where Dracula lives?
No, he lives in Transylvania.
Transylvania, Romania. So Transylvania should be the capital.
That's more like a region. I've been to Transylvania. They have a lot of garlic there. I wonder why. Okay, well, as a reward for doing really well, I think we can go get another beer.
Yay! And if you stayed all the way through the end of this video, tell me what this is from. If you recognize this, I want to see that in the comments.
I gave Everett this shirt for Christmas, and it is one of Everett's favorites. See you guys next time, and
ahoy!
Nice work, Everett.
Thanks. I lost well.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let us know how you did in the comments. If you're European, then I really hope you beat Everett.
And if you're not European, I really hope you beat Everett too.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you get notified when we release another video.
And a really special thanks to all of our Patreons. This is the last video of the cruise series, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you, Patreons. Thank you so much. We love you guys, and we're gonna bake a whole batch of cookies and send them to you right now. Choosy choose, 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 choosy choose, choose, choose.